What's up, Modern Nation? This is the Modern Gamer, and this is a Crisis 2 Demolition. No, it's the Crisis Demolition gameplay, which with the Galil red dot, which do get 97 and 16 gameplay. Just spoiler alert there, but I'm not really bothered about spoiler alert because I'm just like doing a post Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3 commentary, which I'm pretty excited about. I'm not really going to be playing any shooters until then, and it's now the 4th of November. Which I'm really looking forward to. I'm so excited right now, and my excitement does not come across in this commentary. I sound quite monotone right now. I'm actually really excited. I'll try to get the game early. Didn't work out, and I'm getting fireworks in the background, which are absolutely hurting my ears right now. I just heard a really big one. You might have heard it in that one. So anyway, I tried to shoot that guy. Black Ops fail there with you can't shoot through certain railings in the game. Then killed from behind. Anyway, it doesn't stop me from getting this game. I'm using the Scavenger Pro. And the Scavenger Pro, like, I accidentally have to done a recording, and my sister come in the room and then screw my commentary up, so I had to restart. But what I was speaking about in the last commentary when I was doing it and then messed up the recording was Battlefield 3. Like, some of their ideas which are in Modern Warfare, some of their ideas which I think they should drag over to Modern Warfare 3, but they can't because like maybe there's some sort of laws against it. I'm not too sure. But I was thinking about the semi-automatic and a fully automatic on guns, which, say the Galil, if it was in Battlefield, it had like a semi-automatic button. You could just press down the D-pad, and it would switch from a fully automatic weapon to a single-fire weapon, which I thought was an absolute amazing concept, and it was an amazing, it was amazing. What's the word? It was just amazing. Like, the way they pulled it off was just amazing. Just press down the D-pad, like, and the word pop shot doesn't come into that game anymore due to the fact of this semi-automatic fire, which you can put on a weapon, which I thought was a very unique feature in the game, which I've always wanted. Because the M16 is not always a free burst weapon, as you can see. Sometimes you can see on the gun, I think it's the MP5. You can see on the gun there's a semi-automatic and fully automatic firing system, which is implemented on the gun, but it's not implemented in the game, which would really piss me off sometimes. Like, just thinking, why didn't this gun have a semi-automatic, or maybe like in the M16, or example I was using, maybe like a free burst, fully automatic, and semi-automatic. That would be an absolutely amazing feature in my opinion. I know maybe like that wouldn't go down necessarily. Maybe you might like accidentally switch to semi-automatic, it might piss people off, but in my opinion, in Battlefield, the way they executed it was amazingly well. I really like that concept, and I use it pretty much all the time with the PP2000, which is my favourite weapon in the game. Anyway, just quickly saying about the gameplay, I'm not using any huge kill streaks. I'm using the Napalm attack helicopter and the B-52, which are very non-controllable. I don't go out the game and spoil the gameplay for you guys. So thank me for that later. Hit me with a like, that'd be nice, yeah. And favourite maybe, because I'm a big commentator, you know what I'm saying? I mean, taken out by a badass guy with an MP5, Bronzer. I think there's a porn size in it. Anyway, lost my train of thought there. Porn site. Mad to get on that. Anyway, and what was the other thing? A convoy, that was a game type, but I think it's in the game, I'm not 100% sure on that. I've not been reading up Modern Warfare 3 because I don't want to get so excited for the game and I'm like disappointed in the end. Dropped down there and absolutely raped that guy. But that's pretty nice. Lost my train of thought again. I keep losing it, but it's a 50-minute gameplay and we're only on 4 minutes, so let's do this. Yeah, I'm on 24 and 5, which is pretty impressive for this time of the game. I'm only 4 minutes in. Yeah, I'm badass. Anyway, Convoy, which is a game type I'm not saying I invented, but during the World at War sessions, you know, when you're playing with your friends, you think of games to make. I don't know if anyone else did that, but like Mike Mines, when you're playing that and it gets a bit stale, and you do like Border Patrol, which is a game on Call of Duty 4, when on what side over, and you have to go from one side of the map to the other, like via a certain route, and you have to not get taken out. Which is a really good like concept. Like maybe that could be implemented into a game, or like some sort of game. They should have like some sort of game. What would be the word? The playlist, that'd be pretty cool. Like no XP, just like going in for fun, like just set the rules and boundaries for a game, which would be really cool. Anyway, let's go off the topic a bit. Convoy, which my idea in the game was World at War. I was on, I think it was CeeLo or one of the really big maps. Anyway, I was thinking of like maybe going around the map at some point, and you had to go in like a little group of people, like the convoy, and then you had to walk around the map, and then you have to defend a position. Like, say you could get attacked from any position, then the attacking team would have to set up somewhere and wait for the convoy to come through their route, and then take them out and take something out, and that was the concept of the game. It never really diluted into anything. I don't think the diluted would be the correct word, but diluted would be not diluted. Executed. That was the one. It wasn't executed very well, and we didn't really follow it up or anything, so we just left it there and didn't really play. So anyway, and then in this game they've actually come up with the concept of convoy, which I thought was really amazing when I heard about the idea. I'm not sure if it's implemented in the game. I haven't researched, so don't quote me on that, but I've heard about it. I think it was painted already, so I was thinking it'd be a really cool game type. Confirmed kill doesn't really appeal to me, to be honest. I think it sounds okay, but because I'm a competitive player, I don't really think of it as a game type which I'm going to be playing in MLG. So yeah, I've got to drop the dog tags, and then they can take the dog tags back. And I'm sorry, I'm getting distracted by the kill feed there, but tricks. I think he does it like 3 times, like gets a triple, and then a quad or something like that. He's a bit of a madman. Yeah, triple there again, and then there'll be a quad in a minute. Oh no, that's the quad. No. Anyway, what was I talking about? Battlefield 3. Some of the things they've got in it was really good. To be honest, like the kits and stuff like that. I thought it was a very good idea. And like, because with the PV-2000 submachine gun, but you can actually use one of those unique weapons in Battlefield, which you can use on any single class. So you can use, say, like it on the support kit, which you can dispense ammo, or the health kit and stuff like that. Which I thought was a very, very good choice, because I like a submachine gun, but I don't like not having the ammo capacity for it. Because I don't play Battlefield in a team, really, so none of my team have played Battlefield all Call of Duty players, but because I have a friend called Stoneface Lock, and he plays Battlefield, and he got me into it, really, when someone linked me a video of his, and I was like, oh, this guy looks cool, and I looked at Battlefield, and he was like a pretty good player at it, and I was thinking, oh, that's pretty cool. I'm just taking a break from Call of Duty 5. Not too sure. I'm not really paying attention to like the times and when I start playing games and stuff. You know, I'm actually ripping up right now. Anyway, back to the thing. Was ammo. I'm a very ammo conscious player, which Battlefield kind of compensates for. Call of Duty does as well because of the scavenger, but it does take away like a vital part of the game, which is, let's say, like lightweight. Because I'm lightweight pro does the drop down in Call of Duty. MW3, it has you take away sleight of hand for like scavenger, which always like takes away something. It's like, say, but in MW3 they might have compensated for that due to the fact of the kill streaks, like the perks. You get scavenger pro in a perk, like a kill streak. It sounds pretty cool. I'm not really sure about that, but it sounds like a cool concept. Always got to see how that pans out when MW3 comes out. Come straight in, first time I think I'm planting, and I'll plant it. Being a beast of a player that I am, just come in, plant, do what I like. I just kill and take names, you know what I'm saying? Anyway, I'm sitting in here camping like a noob. Post migration, and then I get another host migration after this. Doing pretty well. Tricks is my sidekick, doing pretty well. And that porn star comes up in the top of their box, but not doing very well as usual, because porn stars are not very good at Call of Duty. They're focusing on, their main focus is on business, you know, taking out the trash. Anyway, off topic. And what was the other thing I was going to talk about? MW3, which I do like. Oh, my boy AJ Rogers, right, has the game early. If you didn't know, it's the fourth anyway, so don't really badger him about it. But his game early, and he was talking about what guns to use, and he said the M4A1 is like the best gun to use at the start. He said it's a very solid weapon. It's like it's pretty much the same as any other Call of Duty. Like, it's low damage but high accuracy, which in this Call of Duty does sound like the thing to do, really. But there's no apparently the maps are very linear, so there's not many camp spots and stuff like that, which is okay. I get that, but I'm pretty skeptical about doing this, because like Call of Duty is based on objects and stuff like that, which I'm a pretty big fan of, really. Coming in just to defend my bomb, just make sure it goes down to the 0. Get my top kill streak. I'm not really bothered about dying right now, so come in, look at the windows, look at the spawn, get taken out as one of the last kills in the game. Pretty pissed off about that, but I'll get the 200 points for the plant. Actually, I'm not even 14th prestige in this one. I'm pretty proud of that, yeah. Working up the kills, going for that top prestige.
With the quad.
Anyway, about MW3, yeah. M4A1 to use. Don't know about the perks. Wasn't really asking about that. Apparently the P90 is a very good gun. P90 made several appearances in Call of Duty 4 and MW2. One of my favourite submachine guns in MW2, but the UMP kind of overtook it in everyone else's book. And in Call of Duty 4, I liked it. It was okay, but it wasn't really. The bandolier was the only weapon. I didn't like that game due to the fact like bandolier was the only thing you could get. You couldn't pick up ammo. Well, the one-man army had it down, but people abused it due to the fact of the noob tube and stuff like that. But Scavenger Pro, Scavenger generally, it just has it down, just like picking up ammo of like dead people. Like, it's a very good concept and it's very good, like, worked out, to be honest. Executed very well. So Scavenger, that's why I use Scavenger quite a lot. That's why you see me in a lot of my gameplays, because I'm a very ammo conscious person. That's why I don't use many like sleight of hand and stuff like that other perks, due to the fact I'm a very ammo conscious person. And the way I play actually dictates the way I play, really, like my play style. Don't like using a lot of bullets when I'm using Scavenger. That's why you don't see me using it. But I can just pick up. I love having lots of ammo, knowing that I can actually go on a pretty good kill streak with my same gun, because I don't like picking up other people's weapons because I feel uncomfortable, really. Saying MW3, like I'm going around with the M4A when I pick up like. Oh, that was the thing I was talking about. Someone at school about, or college about it. He was talking about my MW3 and his stupid shit. So I just said, I was talking about overkill, and overkill in this game actually has a proper use to core players, which it didn't in any other. Oh, I think it was overkill was in World of War and Call of Duty 4. You can actually use it in the game as a proper perk, which in core you couldn't, because it didn't have. It took the ability of stomping power away, which was a very key part of core play. So now you can actually have 2 weapons which you can actually kill, which can actually do excessive amounts of damage each, instead of just 2 weapons which don't have a lot of power and you've just got 2 of them. And so I said, it was a good concept for hardcore players, but for core players it just did not work out whatsoever. But in MW3 it's looking like a pretty good perk, and the way they panned it out with no stomping power or juggernaut. Because I did like Juggernaut, I thought it was a good perk, anti-sniping perk, and because Quickscope is back, is going to be an absolute bitch, to be honest, without Juggernaut. Which MW2 was a bit of a bitch, but it's going to be a lot more it's going to piss me off quite a bit, to be honest, in MW3. So anyway, back to the MW3 talk. What was the other thing I was going to talk about? Was another thing. I'm pretty sure there's something about MW3 in there. It's a very big game. And like I'm a big man. My penis size anyway, I'm very short, but what was I going to talk about? I'm actually just blacking out, and this is like, I'm not going to do another 12-minute commentary just to get up to this point of me blacking out. Anyway, fireworks are going off and I'm going absolutely mad. You see that MP5 rectifier there? That would have been a very good choice to be picked up. I didn't, because I'm very... When it's my own weapon, I don't know if you guys do it as well. When it's my own weapon, I just feel a lot more comfortable in picking up someone else's weapon. I don't know if it's just one of those things I picked up in Call of Duty, but that's what I do. And in Battlefield 3, you really don't want to do it because it picks up another kit, which is quite a bit of a bitch, to be honest. Yeah, I'm searching in here. What was I going to talk? I was going to talk about. Oh, that was the one. Kill streaks attached to classes, which I thought was an absolute amazing idea in any Call of Duty, and we've been asking for it for years now. And we come straight in, and they come in MW3, take away all the good perks, and get all the crowd going at XP and going, yeah, we're taking away Mando, one-man army, noob tubes. But you're saying that now, but you could have got rid of that ages ago, and like the fans would be cheering then, not now. And they've lost trust in Robert Bowling and his stealth cleverness, which, to be honest, I thought, oh, last little quad there, which I thought they should have done. And everyone's like, yeah, MW3 is going to be so much better, but they could have made Modern Warfare 2 so much better than it was. I'm just like, so disappointed in the company. And more, I know that Sledgehammer Games are in it, so I'm assuming that they're going to have a lot more support than they did in MW2, but plus, there's no excusing a bad game, a really good game, but just some bad things in it. Like Battlefield 3 is like already got a patch. I think it's already been patched already. So if they're already patching Battlefield 3, clearly companies that are making millions of dollars in the box office. Oh, I don't even they have a box office now for MW3, I think. Oh, MW2 they had. You're making millions of pounds off a game. Like, so people like the hardcore edition or the prestige edition of MW2 and Black Ops cost like in excess of £100 or like $200 or something like that, ridiculous amount. and there's still, and they sold hundreds of copies of that, thousands and hundreds of thousands of copies of that, and the original game with a hardened edition, which had like a code for zombie maps which are already made, and they just like put new guns in, really. So they're making all this money, and like there's no patches. Like patches should be coming out for stuff that's overpowered, underpowered. They should have people playing the game that work for them and be like, well, this is a bit overpowered. And just have a bit of community feedback, which they didn't have in MW3, MW2, which I'm a bit skeptical about, to be honest. And I'm not going to hype myself up for a game that could I'm really excited about it now, but I'm pretty skeptical right now of what MW3's support's going to be like, because if it's like MW2, then the game's going to be an absolute flop, to be honest. But I'm hoping for the best, but with Infinity Ward, you can't really tell what's going to be happening in that game, to be honest. Maybe it's going to be a good game, maybe we'll love it, but there's always going to be something to complain about. There's always something to complain about in any single Call of Duty. I've argued for hours about. To be honest, I didn't think guns are overpowered. I didn't think the Senate 4U was overpowered. I didn't think the M16 in Call of Duty 4, the MP40 in World at War. I admit it was a good gun. I don't admit it was an overpowered gun. Like the FAMAS in this game. The FAMAS isn't a very good gun for multiple purposes, but they patched it and it's still predominantly used in MLG. I'd rarely see someone use anything different. But it's I don't see overpowered guns, to be honest. But I think this commentary is coming to an end. 97 to 17, one plum, one the fuse. I thought it was a pretty epic gameplay. I'm talking shit in a party, as per usual. But I'm a bit skeptical about Modern Warfare 3, but my next commentary will be on Modern Warfare 3. Maybe it'll be good, and maybe my opinions will be changed by then, but I'm a bit skeptical right now. This is Modern Gamer out. Peace. I'm joking, bye.
I think it will save.